Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And today's topic is uh, understanding of two DAX functions. Okay, so one is called the summarize function, and the second one will be the summarize column. So in the end of the video, there will be one instances where the summarize column will not work. Okay, and why it is not working, that continuation I will make another video because that will be a completely understanding the summarize column. Okay, so let's first understand what is summarize column and what is summarize, right? So both the functions, the it will create, it will take a table input and it will give you the output as a table. That's it. Okay. Syntactically both are different, and summarize column is quietly new one is compared to summarize in the Power BI world. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, summarize column comes around somewhere around, as per the documentation, I think 2016 or 17. So before to that, the summarize column, summarize was there. Okay, so I could be wrong. I'm not sure on that. Okay, but ultimate goal here is to understand what is summarize and what is summarize column. So as you know that this is a output is table, so we'll create a table here. Okay. So what I need is that customer wise sales. Okay. So I need to just group the customer name, and based on that I just want to display the total sales. Very simple. Okay. So I will say summarize. So there two options will be there: summarize and summarize column. Let's start with the summarize. So if you see the input parameter for the summarize, right? First is the table. Second one is the group by, then we can put any name like heading, then expression, heading, then expression. Okay. So here, let's take, I want to summarize my customer table. Okay. Then I want to group by my customer name because anyway, sorry, customer name. Okay. Then I will create one column, total sales, and I want to display the total sales. Okay. Anyway, it will work out. So it is fine. So this is the summarized table. It will take an input and give you the output. One thing here you need to consider when you are doing the summarize is that as for the performance standpoint, right? Whenever you are doing an aggregation, so in this case the aggregation is my total sales, right? So as for the Microsoft standard, right, whatever the documentation they are providing for the summarize, so don't include the aggregation inside the summarize function. Okay, you can just group by whatever you want on the summarize, and for adding any aggregation column or adding any new column to the existing one, then use the another function that is called your add column with summarize. Okay, so how we will do, we'll just cut here. Okay, and we'll just group by based on the summarize, and on top of that I will use another function called add columns. Okay, so the add column is something like it will take one parameter as the table, and the summarize is providing me that, then I will put the comma, then name expression, so I will put whatever I am dealing it. So in this way, the whatever you are writing, it will create the performance faster. Okay, instead of putting inside in the summarize. This is about the summarize. Okay, now the same behavior I want to create in the summarize column. So let's create another what do you call, table with customer wise sales 1. Okay, so instead of this I will say summarize columns. So syntax is completely different here. So that time first word is what first parameter was in case of summarize, it was table, then it is a group by, then name expression. But in this case, we need to provide first the group by column. Second parameter is quite interesting. We can do filter also. That is the main advantages or advantage of using the summarize column. So you can filter the table itself. Okay, uh, that's the beauty of this. Okay, so now I can say group by column. Yes, I can customer name with my group by. Okay, then I will use a function called filter. I want to just filter out my sales table. Okay, my sales table. Then I say wherever the total sales. okay, is greater than 5,000. This is my filter table. Okay, then I can say my expression now. So comma, then I can say total sales, whatever I want to add now. So total sales, comma, the expression which I want to display. So the output remains same, but we can do a filter. So whichever the total sales is greater than 5,000, that will only come into picture here. Okay, so this is the, if you see the summarize column syntax, and this is the summarize, this is the normal summarize, okay, and here is the normal, this is summarize columns. This is okay. Okay, but the problem, one problem we will face when you put this calculation into a measure. Okay, let me tell you how things will start behaving in a wrong way. Okay, so let me pull a table. Okay, and suppose I am taking a customer name here. Okay, all right, and I'm taking my total sales, nothing but the sum of sales only. Now let's try to first, sorry, let's try to take the customer wise sales, right? So this column, yeah. So whatever the syntax we have written for the summarize, I'm taking into a measure now. So I will take a new measure. I say summarized test. Okay, because I want to test with the measure. So I will put this value and I will assign a variable TBL. Let's take just a variable which holds this table. Okay, and while returning, I say sum x of this table TBL, comma, my total sales. So output remains same whatever the total sales is, but I just want to show you that in this way also you can do, you can use the summarize inside your measure, right? So enter it. So this is my summarize test. So just pull the data, and both the data will be remain same because we are just summing up that value only. But the problem when you face when you take the this one, let's take the summarize columns. Okay, summarize columns, and just try to use inside the measure the same way you use the summarized, right? Say summarized column test. Okay, I just want to use that, so just copy paste. I say where TBL same. Okay, I will do, after that I will just return sum x and TBL, comma, total sales. Okay, so now if you enter it will take it. Okay, no worries. But if you try to put this column into your table or into the measures, right, one very important error will come out, and this error we will fix it in another continuation video of this. Okay, this will throw an error. So what is this error? This one, calculation error measure key summarization column, and this is the important, summarize column and add missing item may not be used in this context. Okay, so here uh, the the column is not able to cope up with the filter context or the row context whatever you have in this particular table, right? It is not able to calculate properly. So this is one of the limitations of the summarize columns. Okay, so when we use with a measure, but we can overlook this one. We'll see that how to, because this is a broad concept, so I need to build up so many things you can, so that you can understand. But basically, if you at a table level, the more flexibility you have summarize column. So I would say in case of tables, when you are creating it, use the summarize column because it will give you more performance and it will give so many options. And whenever you are, let's say you are using still at a table level, you want to use the summarize, but used only to group by only. And whenever you are using any add columns, after that use the add column to add extra column. And in case of measure, I will show you the summarized column solution in the next video. But uh, right way to, if you want to still you want to do the summarize inside your measure, better way to go ahead with the add column and summarize, because that will always, without error, it will work out. But the summarize column, it will give an error always in the measure, and always you need to do some workaround for that. So this is not advisable to use the summarize column inside your measure, whereas in the table level, that's the best way. Okay, hope you like this video details one, and the error anyway we'll try to the continuation video will do for that. Okay, so now please do subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon for the so much interesting contents related to the Power BI, DAX, Power Query, and other stuffs. Thank you.